The ringing of bells is a daily occurrence in the lives of many of us. Yet despite the familiar chimes that play out every day around the world, we rarely take the time to appreciate the history and craft behind these impressive musical creations. In today's video, we take a look at the top 15 biggest bells in the world. Number 15. Found in the vibrant city of Bristol in southwest England, the Great George Bell hangs from the impressive neo-Gothic Wills Tower at the Wills Memorial Building. Weighing in at 9.5 tons, it is the sixth largest bell in the UK. The Wills Building currently houses the university's School of Law, as well as its Department of Earth Sciences. Since its completion in 1925, the building has served as the center of the university campus, hosting graduate ceremonies and examinations. The Great George Bell remains an integral part of this great academic building. Number 14. The Big Ben Bell, located in London, UK, is recognized worldwide. Weighing in at 13.7 tons, Big Ben sits at the top of the Elizabeth Tower, adjoining the Houses of Parliament. A British cultural icon, Big Ben was even named the most iconic film location in London in 2008. It famously marks the beginning and the end of various renowned ceremonies in the UK, such as Remembrance Day and New Year's Eve. In 2017, renovation works began to preserve this historic landmark. Number 13. Weighing in at a hefty 15.6 tons, the Bell of Mount Tabor was manufactured by the Grassmayer Bell Foundry, located in Innsbruck, Germany. Nestled at the top of Mount Tabor in Israel, the bell tower is part of a Greek Orthodox monastery, whose construction began in 1859 under the watchful eye of a Romanian monk. However, he died shortly after building ensued, so the monastery was finished by one of his disciples in 1862. Every year on August 19th, an all-night vigil is held at the church on the Orthodox celebration of the Feast of the Transfiguration. Number 12. St. Peter's Bell is the largest bell in the Cologne Cathedral in Germany, weighing a massive 24 tons. Construction of the bell began nearly 100 years ago in 1923, despite the bell founder initially refusing to be paid in the German currency due to hyperinflation. The bell is used sparingly, ringing only a handful of times a year for events such as All Saints' Day on November the 1st and Christmas Day. It was also rung to signify the end of World War II, as well as during the historic reunification of Germany. Number 11. The Great Bell is the largest of 6 bells found in the People's Salvation Cathedral, located in the sprawling city of Bucharest, Romania. Weighing in at 25 tons, it's something to marvel at in size. For all its grandeur, however, the Great Bell has been at the center of controversy. Romanian citizens protested against the building of the cathedral that it hangs in, with citizens outraged that funding was diverted from public services to finance the build. The bell is one of the more recent creations on this list, only cast in 2016 after being worked on by a team of 25 experts. It only rings on declared national and major holidays with its low, long chime, a striking and famous sound in the gorgeous city of Bucharest. Number 10. Found in Newport, Kentucky, the World Peace Bell is part of a collection of more than 20 other peace bells around the world. With a weight of 30 tons, it was the largest swinging bell in the world for a period of time in the early 2000s and is currently the largest bell in the Western Hemisphere. After undergoing a lengthy journey to reach its current location in Kentucky, the bell now hangs as a symbol of peace and freedom for all. It features an inscription with the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, a testament to humanity's unwavering spirit. Number 9. The Sosoi bell is the last surviving bell from the Russian bell maker Flor Trientev. It weighs an impressive 33 tons and was built in 1689. The bell is the largest in a collection of 15 bells housed in a tower adjacent to the Assumption Cathedral, which itself is the oldest cathedral in Rostov, Russia. In fact, the existing bell tower had to be extended by some size just to fit the Sisoi bell. This collection of bells is said to create a particularly harmonious sound for which Rostov has become known for. Number 8. The Blagoevestnik bell is located at the Trinity Lavra of St. Sergius Monastery in a town 70 kilometers northeast of Moscow. It weighs a massive 35.5 tons, in keeping with the traditionally monstrous size of Russian bells. In fact, the monastery that the Blagoevestnik is housed in is itself steeped in history, dating back to the 14th century. It is considered to be the spiritual center of the Russian Orthodox Church, therefore making it one of Russia's most important religious landmarks. Number 7. Located near the base of Mount Fuji at the Gotemba Kogen, a popular hot springs resort, the Gotemba Bell is widely known as the Bell of Love. It is a national symbol of love and devotion and is dedicated to Mount Fuji and lovers who come to visit the region. Weighing in at 36 metric tons and cast in the Netherlands, Gotemba has only recently been demoted as the world's largest swinging bell. Today, that title goes to the Vox Patrice that weighs in at a massive 55 tons. Number 6. The Great Uspensky Bell, weighing in at 64 tons, is the largest bell housed in the Ivan the Great Bell Tower at the Kremlin in Russia. The 81-meter-high tower is actually the tallest part of the Kremlin and was built in the 16th century by an Italian architect. Unfortunately, upon the retreat of Napoleon's troops from Moscow in 1812, the tower that the original Great Uspensky hung in was blown up, taking the bell with it. Interestingly, the replacement bell was made with much of the material of its broken predecessor, as well as some bronze of captured French cannons. Number 5. The Sarsky Kolokol is the heaviest of the bells located at the Trinity Lavra of St. Sergius at a weight of 72 tons. Owing to its incredible size, the bell's tongue weighs 2 tons alone, and it takes several people just to ring it. The bell was actually recast in 2004 after being removed in 1930 due to Joseph Stalin's anti-religious campaign. In order to bring the new bell into the Lavra, the gates of the monastery had to be widened. Currently, the Sarsky Kolokol is the largest operating bell in Russia, skillfully inscribed with images of St. Sergius of Radonish, whom the monastery is named after. Number 4. Cast back in 1678, the Cheon-in Temple bell is located at the Cheon-in Temple in Kyoto, which is the second largest school of Buddhism in the country. With its massive size of 74 tons, it's by far the largest bell in Japan. Primarily, it is used during memorial services and to welcome the new year by ringing a traditional 107 times on December 31st and once more when the clock strikes midnight on New Year's Eve. Number 3. Weighing in at 90 tons, the Mingan bell held the title for the largest ringing bell in the world until 2000. The bell is found in the Sagaing region of Myanmar, and its construction was ordered by Myanmar's king at that time during the early 1800s. Following an earthquake only 30 years later, roughly 18 pounds of metal broke off the bottom of the bell, and its supports were destroyed. It sat neglected and broken until 1896, when it was resuspended and restored to its former glory. Number 2. Currently the largest ringing bell in the world at a weight of 116 tons, the Bell of Good Luck hangs in the Fo-Quan Temple in Hunan, China. The temple is an ancient masterpiece constructed during the Tang Dynasty. It quickly became a spiritual center of Chinese Buddhism, and in fact, the Bell of Good Luck isn't the only record breaker in the temple. It's also home to the world's tallest Buddha statue. A unique feature of the bell is that there are 56 different designs carved into it, meant to represent all of the different ethnic groups in China.
1, 2, 3, go!
Number 1. The world's heaviest bell is the magnificent Tsar Bell. Weighing a breathtaking 202 tons, it's found at the infamous Kremlin in Russia. The Tsar Bell is the heaviest bell in the entire world, but funnily enough, the bell has never actually been rung owing to a series of misfortunate events. In 1737, as the bell was nearing completion, a fire swept through the Kremlin, eventually reaching the Tsar Bell's wooden support structures. The guards threw cold water onto it, which inadvertently caused the bell to crack in 11 places due to the huge change in temperature, in turn causing an 11-ton piece of the bell to break off. Today, this non-functioning Tsar Bell is only on display within the public grounds of the Kremlin, where it has remained for the better part of a century.